Monday morning hangover. No hangover here.
No hangover here. Vikings are
Multivitamin.
8-2, 8-2, destroying the Tennessee Titans, sweeping the NFC South, and sitting pretty when it comes to this NFC playoff picture. We're 8-2. We're 8-2.
Yeah, let's see if anybody wants to join us to talk some Vikings. We'll give her a couple of minutes. Viking Funeral absolutely does. He said, "Hell yeah, I want to talk some Vikings." We love you, Viking Funeral.
We love him so much. He's so important to us.
Wow, I'm gonna shed a tear. Speaking of, man, I finished Planes, Trains, and Automobiles this morning. Man,
I suppose
when they're carrying that damn case up the road, man, cutting onions. I tear up every time I see John Candy and Steve Martin do that.
Yeah,
what a scene!
Yeah,
what a scene!
It is. It's powerful. Powerful
so
scene.
Good.
Julian Marker's here. Michael Boswell. Alex Rush.
It's not Alex Rush.
Paul Abdul songs.
Rush.
What a song. Oh my God, we got 23 watching already. Hit that like button as you come in.
Hit that like as you come in. We're still going to wait a couple minutes.
Chad doesn't want to talk, but he'll listen.
Brad Anderson says, "Hello, everybody." Hello, Brad. It's a good-looking pup.
Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is.
Boz Daddy.
Skol, all you Vikings fans. You know what? May not have been the prettiest win, but a win is a win, and we'll always take it.
I don't care. I don't care how ugly it was.
Sup, Chode, says Tim Voss.
I'd like to say that I feel better about Jalen Naylor today, but I don't. I think I feel worse.
Brad says, "That's Stella, my service dog." Thank you, Stella. 8-2 question is, can Naylor catch? Doesn't appear so. Can
Naylor catch? No, he can't. He can't catch. That's an easy answer.
I mean, like, we're waiting for the replay. I was like, oh, but this looks like it was a tough catch. And yeah, there was guys around him, but it hit him right. Like, there's no reason an NFL receiver doesn't catch that football.
I was listening to PA this morning, and like so PA was saying, I'll just wait. I'll wait. I'll go on a rant that is not warranted. But yeah, thanks for saddling up on Monday hangover. Fairly good boy yesterday. No, not much of no hangover today. Felt great.
No, I think I had my final beer about 4:15.
Oh my God, I had a much more.
It was like one of my better behaved Sundays I've had. Julie Marcus says he can't catch her, but he can nail
Can't catch her. T-Bass is really trying to get this hoof hand things to stick. A lot of hoof hands lately, but it's true. It's true. Hoofs, you kind of like catch it like that, I guess.
Yeah, I think if I had hoofs, I'd try to body catch and just wrap my arm.
If I had hoofs, I'd probably see a doctor. All right, let's do this. Comments. Let's see them hot and heavy as we go through this. Onto the ugly bears, but overall, how are we feeling? How are we feeling? We've had a day to digest this.
Mm-hmm.
We're 8-2, second in the North.
Yeah.
How are we feeling?
I think I'm feeling good about this game as a whole. That's WHOLE, not HOLE.
I have an HOLE.
You have multiple HOLEs. There's one right there.
Thank you. School State of Mind, what's going on? You can still buy special export beer in Minnesota. Can you still? Probably. Boswell says, I think we're on track for 12-5.
Yeah, could be.
Nobody wants to play the game. How are we feeling? Defense is the best in the league. Chris Olson, good to see you.
Wow.
T-Bass, that's not very nice. Some might consider that bullying.
That's not as bad as what your coach said to you.
No, but I had it coming. I deserved everything he said to me.
There you go. Jake, the Minnesota sports fan. He's feeling solid.
Solid. I bet the media 8-2. And I bet the media 8-2 see it. Yeah, how are you feeling? How are you feeling, Lupagus?
I'm feeling good. We got the win. A couple things I don't like about this game. Like, I hated giving up that 98-yard bomb to Will Levis. I hated letting Will Levis throw for nearly 300 yards. That was kind of gross. I would like to see a little bit more of a just dominating win. And there was signs of that happening. Obviously, the Jalen Naylor botch catch in the end zone really kind of prevented that from happening.
Sucked.
But yeah, and then the botch pitch early, a lot of botching going on. But those things kept this game from being, a total blowout, which it looked like it could have been.
I have never played bocce ball.
Really? It's great.
I've like very small stints, would throw it with somebody or something, but I've never played like a game from start to finish. Yeah, I'm just feeling fine. Like I'm not upset I'm not mad that we didn't only beat them by 10. Like I think everybody's pretty much feeling the same. Win is a win. Move on. Move on to the next game. Keep piling up these wins. And the goal is to figure out our crap before we get into the playoffs, which is a big ask because there's a lot of stuff they have to figure out. But win is a win. It was better than the week before. That's all I got. So positive.
It was better. It was a much better win than the one against Jacksonville Jaguars. Sam Darnold, a much cleaner performance.
Sam Darnold played his dick off.
Yeah, he was fantastic.
He played
yesterday.
so good.
He did.
Yeah, so which brings us to the next thing. Anything we feel like we overreacted from yesterday? Biggest overreaction from yesterday? Like
I got one
in the comments or Twitter or yourself.
I got one of my own that I'm kind of gonna step back a little bit on.
Yeah, I as myself as well.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Jones played banged up. Brian Johnson, seemed like a ton of Vikings fans.
Yeah, it really did. When the coach is, pointing it out in his post game.
That's what I was talking about Josh Oliver.
He got hurt.
Yeah, he did. He was in a walking boot, but he was walking. So we'll see what that is.
That's why it's called a walking boot.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Not called a wheeling boot. My overreaction, I think, I'm going to start here. I was really hard on the running game yesterday, the lack thereof. We ran for 80-something yards.
Yeah, you were done with Aaron Jones. You want to trade
Aaron
him
Jones especially. I still think he looked, Cam Akers looked like the better back yesterday. But here's the thing. KOC's offense, we're never going to be run heavy. I think it's doing what it needs to do. It's there. It's an element. We're always going to pass first. When we're trying to put points on the board, we are going to pass. I did want to see some more, first down runs, maybe some 8-yard, scampers instead of these 3 to 4 yarders. But sleeping on it, I'm not as concerned with the running game as I was yesterday.
Aaron Jones does not scamper. He runs tough. He runs hard. I don't think we have a running back that scampers. Ty Chandler scampers.
He's a slithery scamperer.
No, if he was slithery, he gets through the holes. He doesn't get through the holes, though.
He slithers before he gets hit. That's what he does.
Yeah, happy lunch hour. Gilmore's wash. Is that an overreaction, or is that just a statement?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Delton, good to see you. My overreaction was with our kicker, Park. I'm going to give him a pass. I was really harping on that.
Very upset with him.
Well, make the extra point. But the dude's 5 for 5 on field goals. He missed the extra point. I'm going to give him, I'm going to just let it lie. If he misses another extra point like this week or next, he's only got 2 games, hopefully before Will Reichard comes back, but I'm going to get that out of my brain. It is what it is. He's showed up. He's played pretty damn good for a kicker who's never kicked in the league.
You yelled at him for his outfit. And if he's going to dress like that, you said, he better fucking make your extra points. You're very upset.
I bet he ain't dressed up next week. I bet he comes in a nice pair of gray sweatpants and a black hoodie.
Well,
no more Halloween.
I was trying to calm you down. Was like, I think that was his first extra point attempt. He hit his field goal after that. He hit his extra point after that. So he did end on a high note. So I think that was something to build off of.
God, I didn't even think about that. That was his first extra point, and he missed it. Now I'm mad again.
He got his next one, though. He got his next.
He's all good. It's all good. So John Parker Romo, I know you're watching. You have the Stud of the Week trophy from last week. Well deserved. I'm over it. I overreacted.
You did. How about some underreactions that maybe we didn't talk about enough from this game?
Looked like the Undertaker. He looked like a Walmart Undertaker. Like it didn't look. It looked.
Well, the Undertaker, like it was like his later era where he kind of dressed like that. Like it was like almost the American Badass mixed with the Dead Man.
I don't know what it was. Underreactions. What did we not get pissed off enough as we should have, or not happy enough? Give us in the comments. Perfect on field goals, though. You're right, Chris. You are right.
Yep.
Not a new long. Hey, not a new long snapper for him, though.
No, they're very.
It's the only long snapper he knows.
I think they might actually be pals.
I'd love to be pals with Jake McQuaid.
I want to be pals with Park.
Wanted Hawk to produce more. Cam Robinson looking good.
Yeah, I don't think we talked enough about that. I thought he had a good game.
No.
We love you too, Sam.
Hello, Sam.
What's up, David?
I bet Sam partied. I bet he partied in the day. What's your underreaction?
I don't think we talked enough about maybe Josh Metellus. Like, is he on a milk carton this year? Because I feel like just the big plays he was making last year are not happening. Obviously, he was one of the problems on that big 98-yarder where he was in. I know he
was the problem.
Yeah, and even before this game, where has he been? Where's 44 been? Where are the plays that he was making all over the place? He was the talk of the defense last year. He was even getting some national media attention, talking with Josh Metellus, all these roles he filled. And this year, he's just kind of this quiet afterthought. I know Gink and Cashman and Grenard are getting all the attention, but where's Josh Metellus? And maybe he's doing fine, doing his role, just doing it quietly, but where is he? Where's Metellus?
Yeah, no, that's a good one. It was brought up on the post game. Someone brought it up. The thing with Metellus is I think he's still playing fine. He's just not playing at the level he was last year. He came out and just exploded. I mean, to the point where everyone's he's one of the best safeties in the league. And now he's just he's just playing good, not great. He's making good tackles. He's missing tackles. And then yesterday it was just what the hell's going on? Yeah. So yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. My underreaction was just Sam Darnold.
Yeah, that's another one.
Sam Darnold, we didn't even give anywhere close to much love as well as he played. When you're watching watching it back today, just escaping the pocket. I mean, that first down throw he had, it was insane. Sam Darnold, best rated PFF game of his career yesterday. He's the reason we won this game.
Yeah, he was fantastic. And I don't think we really did put enough love on that performance. Like you mentioned, just the way he was slurring all that pressure, looked like a sack. And then he's able to make an accurate throw on the run after that. He ran 18 times, 18 yards. He also had a rushing touchdown. So, yeah, Sam Darnold, I mean, talk about a bounce-back game. A lot of people are jumping out the bad way again, oh, my God, if there's one more game, do we turn to Nick Mullins? What do we do? Sam Darnold flipped the script, and he had himself – may have been his best game of the year.
Yeah, Sam Darnold, bounce back. And the 2 games before that were just so gross. So that's big time. That's big time. We get to see our boy Sammy back where he deserves. What do we got for concern? Number one, we did a concern video yesterday, but what's your number one concern moving forward? Throw them in the comments. If you haven't, be sure to like the video. I don't know if we're over 20 yet.
Let me take a gander at that, and I'll tell you.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
We're at 18. Jones, we're almost there. We're at 18.
18. Justin Jefferson. I hope we don't even get any more likes. It's a great.
Matamida on the board again.
Matamida wants that Van Ginkel jersey bad.
It doesn't show up here, but in the YouTube, there's a banana. He put a banana with that. That makes sense.
I love bananas. Jones is playing hurt. Darnold is a concern. Viking funeral, the running game concern. Age of our secondary, very concerning. Josh Metellus in coverage is my concern. Yeah. Unstable offensive line. Paul's going with his heart on that one.
He is. We're at 23 likes, by the way.
23. Michael Bennett.
Hell of a player. I believe it was wasn't Cedric Griffin 23 as well?
I don't think he was a very good person off the field. Just saying. Play some football,
though. So what's your biggest concern, one bar?
Yeah, it's the run game. It's easy. I mean, it's the run game or the secondary. I mean, if you're not saying one of those, I wish I felt good about the other two, but I'm going run game. The last 3 out of the 4, whatever it is, has been pretty putrid. Putrid at best.
Mine's the secondary. Just not just the big play that was given up, which is embarrassing, but the sequence when it was it was third and whatever. I think some guy was coming down on Will Levis. He chucked it up there, and it was that Nikine Westbrook, whatever his name is, catches it, scores. It's called back an illegal procedure. They come right back to the play right after that, and it's the same thing. Wide open, easy catch. Luckily, we made the tackle at that point. I think we held him to a field goal there, but it was back-to-back in the huge one. Prior to that, what the hell, this momentary lapse, this third quarter lapse of the secondary, blown coverages, it's a huge concern to me. And you can't put bad teams away if you're letting them get explosive plays, especially offenses who don't get explosive plays like that. What's going to happen when you start playing a better team? What's going to happen when you start playing the Cardinals? I mean, that's where I'm concerned, just the secondary. And I know they're older. I know they're not as fast as they used to be. But some of that veteran experience has also saved us. So it's a double-edged sword. You don't maybe have the speed, the athletic ability, but you also have the smarts. So, again, just those explosive plays by the secondary that are allowed, it's going to kill us.
I've seen a lot of people saying Metellus slipped. It wasn't his fault. But, technically, if he slipped,
it's still his fault.
Sounds like it's 100, like all of his fault.
It was weird because he did like this weird like turnaround. I don't know what he was doing.
I don't know if it was really slip. He like just had a horrible angle, and by the time he realized, he like tried to make a real quick cut, and that's where everything just went. Bad angle. Bad angle is why he slipped. Two-toned. I missed that well. As
Yeah, he
cut the whiz.
Well, and it's weird because, like, I mean, it was pretty obvious. Like, you go over the dissecting the play. Like, I think it was a Murphy supposed to take the under guy, then it was supposed to be Metellus coming over in the over, and he was late doing that, which I don't know what he was trying to do there or what he was seeing. So I don't know.
One thing, just as far as the secondary is concerned, they got some work to do this offseason, but Mekhi Blackmon will be back next year. Hopes will be very, very high for Mekhi Blackmon. I know it's coming off an injury, but we got him in our pocket. I think he's going to be damn good.
It's just one player, though. So we'll see.
Well, I'm just saying, like, yesterday, like, I think they're going to bring Byron Murphy back. Murphy would be, like, they should bring him back. So if you have Murphy, Mekhi Blackmon, we got some money to spend. I fully expect a very good chance that our first-round pick could definitely be a cornerback as well.
It could be.
So they're going to hit it hard.
Yeah. And then, I mean, again, I think this could be a year the Vikings trade down and maybe you get, a second and a third, too, and then one of those goes to a cornerback. But
Quinyon Mitchell is having a fantastic rookie year, by the way.
Yeah. And he looks like he's about 60. Did you see his picture? It's like, what the hell? Really, really old.
Seasoned, man. He's seen some things. Biggest bright spot.
Declaration of Independence. Biggest bright spot from the game. What do you guys' biggest bright spot?
Can be a player, can be a play, can just be something you see improving. Anything that makes you happy.
Michael Boswell says Hitman is still the stuff.
Hitman is the shit. God, is he good?
He is good.
Boswell says Addison is back.
Back,
Julius
baby.
Randle, that was a beautiful, beautiful play. Wonderful shot.
Ooh, Julian Marker, he's got one.
Addison arriving. Julian Marker needs some soap in that mouth of his. Addison arriving. Addison getting the ball. It's an easy one. It's a great one. It's the right one. Sam improved play. There we go, Paul.
Mm-hmm. Blake Cashman
is the bright spot. So good.
Mm-hmm.
What is he, 27?
Cash money?
Oliver on that 21-yard reception. Dalton, I know what you're doing. Trying to upset me. I like when he gets 21-yard plays.
Cashman is 28. He's old.
He's freaking old as shit.
Really old.
Monday, two-toned. Oh!
Hell yeah.
What was your bright spot, Lupagus?
My bright spot, Sam Darnold, and him bouncing back from that 2-game skid he was on. 5 interceptions, 2 games. Plays it clean yesterday. Like you said, escaping the pressure. We were talking about him. Everything he did yesterday to bounce back like that. Really, he should have thrown 3 touchdown passes with Jalen Miller could catch. So I thought he was the biggest bright spot, and he was a worry there for a while. Now you don't have to worry about him moving into this Bears game this week.
Yeah, mine's very unoriginal. It's Jordan Addison getting involved. I know his stat line isn't going to completely wow everybody, but they were looking his way. So Jordan Addison, it was great to see him get in the end zone, get the ball in his hands, get that tutty. It was wonderful.
All right, so I think it's time now for some hot takes.
Yeah, I threw this out last night on the message board. Give me a hot take. Give me a second.
You ever call pancakes hotcakes?
Just when I get them for my kids at McDonald's. It's kind of standard. That's what it says on the menu, so I have to say hotcakes.
Yeah, it's weird. Call them pancakes. That's what they are.
I love when they don't finish them though. There's just a tiny bit left, and just like, oh, give me those things. They're so good. Yeah. All right, hold on. Here's one from Chris. Chris U2C60. He says Trent Sherfield should be wide receiver 3.
Yeah, I mean at this point, him or Brandon Ball, I'm fine with either one.
I'm not surprised Davey calls them flapjacks. That's so old.
Yeah. Tim Bossman calls himself hotcakes when he's really drunk. I'm hotcakes boss.
Hotcakes needs another beer.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot what we're talking about.
Trent Sherfield, wide receiver 3.
Why not? Why not at this point?
Stupid take.
He catches everything thrown to him. He's got a lot of targets. Why the hell not?
Yeah, it sucks because Naylor's the perfect one because he's got the speed. He just can't catch. So it really, to me, it's anybody but Jalen. Like Brandon Powell is the one really that I think should be wide receiver 3.
Mm-hmm.
Sherfield should be wide receiver 4. Jalen Naylor should be on the Giants.
Yeah.
Here's one for you.
Mm.
BK, our good pal BK says Flores is replaceable, and Minnesota will have the defense talent to make any coach want that opportunity.
He said, "Is he replaceable or he is?"
He is. He's basically saying like Flores or not. Like I think the defense is gonna be great anyways. Like I don't think he's giving Flores much credit. I could be wrong. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, I think there's maybe some truth to that, but mostly not truth to that. Like, is a new D coordinator going to use these players the same way? Is a new D coordinator going to keep Josh Metellus being this like jack of all trades guy, this wild card player? Are they going to force him to be a straight up safety? Are they going to play our edge guys the same way? Are they going to make them do something different? So, I think it's how you use these players. The talent's there for I think any defensive coordinator to succeed, but is that coordinator going to use them correctly, use them the right way? Which I think Flores does very, very well.
Well, like Flores, what Flores did last year with that defense, the same players, that was one of the worst. It was one of the worst in the league the year before that. That's why I think Flores actually, he's doing some work here. He's making these guys better, even though there's some very talented players here. But what he did the year before, just completely.
Not only that, but those guys saying, he was using backups of those players too. There was a stretch where he was playing
that's what I'm saying. How do you not give Flores credit what he did last year, and then he just continues to build on it this year with some of his guys? So a lot of it has to do with what Flores is doing. And you're right. A guy comes in, Robert Saleh, I saw it in the comments. Somebody like that comes in. Yeah, they're going to be able to make these guys good. It'll just be a little bit different. But Flores, he's one of the best D coordinators in the league. So to say he's replaceable is just kind of sounds silly.
Yeah, they're trying to replace one of us.
That would be easy. Very easy. Very replaceable. All right, a couple more quick ones. T-Bass says we need to draft a guard. Dalton Reisner is a minuscule upgrade at best. Pick your poison. You want to run better run blocker or better pass blocker? You're not going to get both with Ingram or Reisner.
Well, you got to remember, though, we did draft a guard with this GM. His name was Ed Ingram. Took one in round 2. But yeah, we mentioned cornerback earlier. I think guard, center should be in the mix too for our first pick. I haven't really done a lot of draft work yet at this point, but it's one of the top needs going into it, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I mean, and I've been seeing on Twitter a lot today. Everyone just oh, Dalton Reisner really didn't do anything better. Bullshit. He's a better pass blocker. I mean, it's just like T-Bass said, like everybody said, he's a better pass blocker than he is run blocker. I mean, it's not going to be all of a sudden somebody's just amazing. I'm just glad they changed it. So Reisner, if it's a minuscule upgrade, I'll take a minuscule upgrade over a crappy ass guard.
T-Bass with an interesting rumors down here in the University of Florida. Very interested in Brian Flores. I never thought about him going to college. I mean, there's no lawsuit there.
Yeah, but where'd he go? Was it Boston College? What's his alma mater? Because last year they were looking to hire a coach, and he wasn't even you think that would have been the guy to go. I don't think he wants to do anything with college. I know Brian very well.
It sounds like you do. You and Brian, you guys play
cribbage. He made it very clear he wants to be a head coach in the NFL.
Yeah.
So he wants.
I'd be shocked if he went to college. But the fact I haven't even thought about that, hasn't been on my radar, is now putting on my radar. I'm a little bit another thing to be worried about.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably true. Real quick one. Venerian Lowe has better hands than Jalen Naylor. Venerian Lowe caught a touchdown pass yesterday. That's probably true.
It's proven.
And then one more saying all the fans saying Darnold is some liability, can kiss my ass. Wow. He's dead even statistically with guys like Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. Only Jackson and Goff and Hurts are playing better, and they have their share of low-level performances. We have a quarterback who is bar none the best bang for his buck in the NFL. He is dollar to production, the very best player in the NFL.
Wow.
And he's right.
Signed one bar.
It's not. It's not. It's Jabba Dabba, 1978. The part I love about this is what he's getting paid and what he's doing.
Yeah.
If you put that together, he's the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, I mean, that being said, I'd much rather have Mahomes than Josh Allen. But I think when people get upset with Sam Darnold,
I'm saying the money that he's
if you're doing the formula, that's fine.
That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, no, he's got a great point, and it's a great thought out comment, and he did very well, Jabba Daba there. Very impressed by what he put together there. I think when people get down on Sam Darnold, it's just like you see those, the 2 interceptions against the Colts that can change games. The 3 last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars, like those decisions. I know Josh Allen has some stupid decisions too, but the 5-2 game where you're making these games nail biters against teams you should be blowing out, that's where the frustration sets in.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the rest of the NFC North, Jared Goff coming off a 5 interception game. Jordan Love makes Sam Darnold interceptions look beautiful. I mean, Jordan Love has the worst interceptions in the league. So it's like you can look at every quarterback in the league and about, I would say 20 of them do the exact same thing Sam Darnold does. It's not like he's this unicorn doing crazy shit. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't know. I think we're not used to this because Kirk Cousins was such a puss and never tried to make any of those types of throws. It's now we're seeing it, and it's just new.
Mm-hmm. It is new. Viking Funeral with a great point. The money line is a true statement, but it'll be even better with McCarthy at the helm on a rookie contract next year.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Hell yeah.
Those are about the. Those were the hot takes. Hot takes are done.
Hot takes. Not flapjacks. Hot takes.
Not flapjacks. Flapjacks sound like just old lady boobs. Is that rude?
No, it's fair. It's fair. It's 100% fair.
All right, we let's take a quick look at the NFC North. Right now, Lions are not giving that spot out. By the way,
no, just destroying another team. We could score 12 points against Jacksonville last week. They scored 52. They're a good team.
Everybody's saying like, that's how much better the Lions are than us because they can go do that. Like, I just think I think Dan Campbell is built differently.
Yeah.
Like, I think that comes down to a lot of the decisions and the coaching decisions. I think the Vikings will just continue to be a team that barely wins, regardless of who they're playing.
It's kind of our identity. We can't put teams away. We can't blow teams out. And Lions can, and they do, and they will. And they'll probably do it next week against the Colts as well.
Is that who they play? Mm-hmm. I know the Packers play the Niners, so that could potentially be a good game.
Yeah, Niners do have the Packers number.
Yeah, they do. Then under the Packers below us, they got 3 losses, 7-3.
Below us?
They blow us, and then the Bears. Asshole Bears do bear things and just completely effed it up for everybody.
So I want to talk a little bit about the Bears game. Like, you think it's got like a wave of just kind of refreshed, rejuvenated with this new offensive coordinator? Is that what it was, or is this guy really going to make this Bears offense? I feel like that was their last hurrah, not to lose this game. I think we might actually see the Bears team that we saw lose against the Patriots this week.
I don't. I think the Bears are. I mean, it was night and day their offense compared to what they did the previous weeks. What Caleb Williams was doing, what the run game was doing, their play calls. It was. I was watching Nick's video. I mean, just another year at Chicago. Like he's definitely a positive guy, but like he had some very good points. I'm not looking forward to the Chicago game at all.
You've been scared for this one for a while,
huh?
You've been scared for this one for a while.
It's the Bears. Like it's just they always play very well against us. Their defense is so damn good. They got that. I mean, Caleb Williams is playing. Is coming off a good game. I'm just not looking forward to it.
I am.
I think the Bears are. I think the Bears are going to give us one hell of a game.
Well, so do the Jaguars. So we still won.
Yeah. So we got the next few games coming up. We got the Bears. We got the Cardinals, which could potentially be flexed. Mm-hmm. And who's that for the Cardinals? That's another. Is it the
Falcons?
Falcons, man, we got a tough
Bears
stretch
again
up here.
Yeah, next three games after this one are all at home, so that helps.
Yeah, I mean the next 3 games, if we can go 2-1, that's a big win, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Falcons, is that a prime time?
That is not. The Bears is Monday night. Bears round 2.
What?
Bears round 2 is Monday night on the 18th. Right. Yeah,
we got it's a noon game next week, right?
Yep.
And then Cardinals could potentially be flex. So we got a little bit tough sledding ahead of us. This is where we can prove if we're legit or not. 2-1 would be beautiful.
Yeah, I think 3-0 would be better.
3-0 would be better. 0-3 would be horrible.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
No, I can't, and it ain't gonna happen because we're awesome, and Sam Darnold is playing his nuts off. That's pretty much it for old Monday Hangover.
Oh, what a hangover we dealt
We're
with
gonna
today.
we're gonna have a busy week. We're gonna be doing One Bar and Luppa Gals on Friday, I believe. We're gonna be doing Sculling with the Enemy. We'll be hot and heavy all week. We're 8-2. Be happy.
Hell yeah. We're 8-2. And guys, remember this: as of October 22nd, 2024, there's only one Kmart store left in the continental U.S. It's located in Miami, Florida.